Good evening, fans, and welcome to today's podcast. I'm your host, Joshua Jones, and you're listening to What's Up at Walkers, a pod series where we bring on locals to talk about their encounters and strange phenomenon that takes place behind the borders of Walker's Wildlife Estate. Now, our guest today is Katie Smith. She's coming up from Pennsylvania to tell us what happened to her 6 months ago outside of Walker Ranch. Hey, Katie, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty great myself. Thank you for asking.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Absolutely.
You don't know how great this opportunity is to have the chance to finally talk to somebody and have them listen to my crazy story about when I drove up to the mountains in Pennsylvania.
I'm sure a lot of people think that this could be kind of crazy. I know being on the radio, but being on could be kind of it's hard, but it's okay. It's okay.
I know it is. A little nerve-wracking.
It's okay though. We're here to help you. We're here to get that story and your voice heard because this is a real thing going on out here, and we need to tell the world about this. So why don't you just tell us your story?
So, I was driving up north to the Pennsylvania mountains, and my car breaks down in the middle of the night, and I don't know what's going on. So my first reaction is to call my dad because he's a mechanic.
Yeah.
We always call our dads when in need. So I call him. He doesn't answer. So at this point, I'm getting a little worried. It's dark outside. I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Absolutely.
And so at this point, I'm freaking out.
Absolutely.
So, I just get in my car, I lock my doors, I go in the back seat of my car, and I crouch down because I'm worried. No one's answering my phone. I barely have any cell phone reception. And then I start hearing this loud noise from the distance, but it gets louder and louder. And
what kind of noise was it?
It was like a scary siren noise.
Ooh, kind of like some people say it's like a horn, like a warning, like an alarm.
Yes, exactly like that. And I'm looking around. I don't see anything. It's
Did you hear
black.
any bells? That's also what people have said before. Sorry to cut you off.
You know what? I didn't really hear bells.
Okay, no problem.
So I just crouched down and covered my eyes because I heard steps walking towards my car, getting closer and closer. Mm-hmm. So I still was hiding, and then my car started shaking, and then I just kept hiding, and act like I didn't hear anything, and it still was shaking. And then all of a sudden, I heard what sounded like nails on a chalkboard, like someone scraping nails across my car. Yes.
What were you thinking at that moment?
I was just absolutely terrified. I didn't know what was out there. I just shut my eyes and just waited for it to stop.
Was it violent, shaking your whole car?
Definitely. It was it was like an earthquake.
You look nervous just talking to me about it right now. You guys can't see her, but she looks nervous.
It still gets my nerves jumping. That's for sure. Yeah. So, it did stop, and I slowly I peeked up to see if I could see anything, and then there was it sounds so stupid, but a monster was standing and staring at me through my windshield.
No, Katie, that doesn't sound stupid. That sounds amazing. What did it look like? That?
It had so funny to say, but it had a red cape.
That is.
It had a red cape, honestly, Little Red Riding Hood. It had a red cape.
I want you to know, not to feel surprised, but that is what the lore is around this place. The legend is the monsters.
And I believe it. And I was just trying, to travel up north, and that's it. Wow. And this is what I encountered, and I never really spoke about it, to a lot of people until now, because if I do talk about this story, people think I'm insane.
I mean, I've been there. I've been in your shoes. I have my own stories as well, and people look at like you're a crazy person. So I totally understand. But we're gonna have to cut off real quick for a quick commercial break. We'll be asking you some more questions, Katie. After this, we're gonna have the fans tune in and maybe ask a couple questions too. We'll be taking calls.
Awesome.
So
thank you
guys
so much.
Absolutely. Thank you for your story and your time.
Of course.